We all have expectations from our lives. We all have dreams. Yet the things we want the most tend to stay away from us, so that we always have something to chase. After some time, the things we want change, but we still continue on running after. We live some kind of life in this repeating cycle of changing aspirations. In the meanwhile, we succeed in things that are predictably accomplishable and in the range of our self-determined potential. Here the question is, are we really happy to live in this way, or did we just get used to it? Inside us, there are numerous urges, unbreakably chained in the remote corners of our very own self. We had forgotten them there, under dust, even though we know that they will make us the happiest. We act in this manner because we have the fear of failing. We think that we cannot do it, or we believe that that thing doesn't happen for us. All this negativity and self-distracting thoughts generate an acceptance of the current situation. And while we persuade our brain that we are incapable of doing something, how can we expect any success in that thing? When we think this way, we are actually conditioning our brains, teaching ourselves how to believe and how to behave. We define how we view who we are. So when you say, I cannot achieve it, you won't. When you say, it won't happen to me, surely it won't, because you have already made your mind accept your proposed result. You define yourself, who you are, as a person who doesn't have the skills to make it happen. So this brings us to the point that we are our biggest obstacles. As Zig Ziglar states, other things and people can stop us temporarily, but you are the only one who can stop yourself permanently. I graduated from this school in 2013. At those times, it was my greatest dream to go to America for university. I was dreaming to take a huge step in my life to get to know a new country, new people. I was hoping to study in one of the best universities in the world. But this was one of my urges that I chained in me, because I was considering it far beyond the potential I thought I have, and it was also financially impossible for me to afford the cost of such an education. So, leaving this dream of mine to wear off, I just focused on my current educational activities, continuing on achieving predictably accomplishable things like my high school duties or preparing for the national university entrance exams, not my desires defined by my own self. Until one day, then my teachers encouraged me to at least try it. They turned my fear of failing into hope, into belief that I can do it. So I applied to Cornell and some other good universities in America in my last year of the high school, knowing that statistically my chances of getting accepted was below 1%. And in one of the interviews I had with one of the schools, the interviewer asked me a question. He said, you know, students with outstanding achievements, like Olympics winner or founder of an association related to human rights, or inventor of something applied to our school. Among all of them, why should our school choose you? In my entire life, I had never any time, I had never felt these words. I was thinking inside like, I can't twirl two hula hoops at the same time, one around my waist, one around my legs. But since this was a stupid idea to tell this, I just chose to keep the silence as it is, hoping that he would change the topic to something I can talk about. Anyway, I was still hopeful after the interview and working hard. I really believed that I was going to succeed. And after telling this much, all of you also think that I will say I have achieved my dream. But no, I got rejected from Cornell and the other universities I applied. I explained this story to you so that I can come to the point of my speech, and in my opinion, this point is very crucial in getting success. I have failed at that time, but now I can see that what I have done was lighting a spark, which has grown and became a fire now. Once you believe in yourself, once you reinforce your tools and convince yourself that you can do it, your mind will create a new you who is conditioned on getting what she or he wants. Then You will work on to find a way to do it. Your responses, your efforts to solve problems, and your way of thinking will steer you towards your desired objective. You will earn new mindsets, new capabilities, new perspectives. You will develop. Having failed my attempt to realize my dream, a new era has begun in my life. I enrolled at Middle East Technical University, and I started to work on being the student who deserves to study at Cornell, and this gave a meaning to my life. There is something that can make me the happiest, and I have the belief that thing can happen for me. There couldn't be any better thing than this for me at that time. So at this point, I will cut my story and jump to the current time now. Next month, I will graduate from the university, and in August, I will be in Cornell to start my master's education, and I'm not going to pay a penny for this. Yes, I did it at the end, but I will tell you one more thing. If there is something better than achieving your dream, it is the journey, what you did, how you lived, and how you improved yourself during this journey. The urges you have forgotten because you don't believe you can do make the most positive effect in you. Only by unleashing them, you can create a better version of yourself with enhanced vision. But we are not aware of this, and we most of the time fail to take even the first step and continue our routine lives, leaving all the opportunities we can have aside. We need to take out all our urges that will give meaning to our lives from the dungeons of our hearts. It is nothing but us that can block ourselves, and we shouldn't let our negative thoughts to make our minds accept the defeat just at the beginning. Our life is a limited resource, and how to use it is our own choice. Wasting it by staying in our comfort zones and running away from even the crumbles of failure possibility prevent our maximum potential to show up. Failure is not something that we should flee from. On the contrary, we should go for the failure, because defeats and hard times are the greatest opportunities for us to come back stronger. As muscles need to get damaged to grow bigger, we also need to fail before catching the bigger fish. And I assure you, no big success comes at the first job. Walt Disney, who is one of the creative geniuses of our time, was fired from a local newspaper for not being creative. Steve Jobs co-founded Apple Computer when he was 21. He became a millionaire at the age 23, and he got fired from his own company at the age 30. Then, he made a legendary comeback to Apple and produced the greatest business success of our time. This list goes on and on, but there's an important issue I want your attention for. All these people did something in common. They all had the courage of taking action to realize what they wanted the most in their life. Steve Jobs could be an ordinary white collar in a technology firm, living an unrisky life without fluctuations. He would be quite successful one, obviously. But he chose to stumble on the path to his dream. And if we ever have the chance to ask him, would he want to live a different life, he would not want to change any instance of his life. So what are we lacking? Nothing. We are just not aware of our expectations from our lives. We don't know what we want, or the idea of not being able to reach our goal scares the hell out of us. We are lost in our daily responsibilities. We are working to succeed our short-term objectives that never brings full satisfaction. We do not take time to think even once about what we really want to do with our lives, which is the fundamental question of existence. Why are we here? To do what? Ask yourself this. Discover your true passions, true wishes. They are somewhere inside you, and do what it takes to take them out. Instead of waiting for happiness to visit you at some periods of your life, try to live your every single day happy. Isolate yourself from all the things happening around you. Close your ears to people who are always talking to you. Just take a moment to listen to your very own selves. You will hear the secret of life that is unique to you. If you hear that you should be a virtuoso on the violin, just go for it, you will do that. If you hear that you will be the one to end the starvation problem in Africa, just go for it, you will do that. Or if you hear that you should be with that girl, just don't go for it, because it's a very special area of expertise. I cannot guarantee it for you. But for all the things I've said, excluding the last one, never mind yourself. Don't be your own obstacle on the path to success and happiness. Just discover your meaning in the life and take action to make it happen. First, fail too many times, and at the end you will have a life that you will never want to have changed any single second of it. You can do it. Thank you.